In this tutorial, we will learn about trim function. So first go to Formula tab, then in the text category, click on trim function. So what does trim function do? Trim function removes all the spaces from a text string except for a single space between words. That means trim function removes all these spaces except between two words. So let's see. Here in this argument there is text. We have to put the text string that have extra spaces, or you can refer to a cell. That is cell reference. Here we will refer to cell A2. So here we can see that there is a leading space on this text string. You can see here we have a leading space, but here this space is removed. Okay, so this text is now looking good. Now here we do not see anything different. So if I type here equal to len this cell, it is 30, and if I select this cell, it is 34. That means we have 4 extra spaces here. So here also, if you drag this, you can see all these are removed. All these spaces are removed from here, from the middle. Here if you have any extra spaces, that is trailing spaces, or in between the words we have extra spaces, all these spaces are removed with the help of trim function. So now in the second example, we will learn how to remove the leading spaces only. So first, if we want to remove the leading spaces, we have to take all the text from P to end. So first we need to use mid function. So equal to mid, and what will be the text? So the text will be this cell, comma, starting number from where we want to take. So from P. So type here search. So find text will be left trim this cell. So we will trim this cell so the text becomes without spaces. So here P is at the first position. So we already learned that if we do not put any number of characters, it will take only one text from the left. So bracket close. Now you can see find text is P. Now comma within text this cell, comma start number. We don't need start number, bracket close, comma number of characters. So number of characters should be length of this cell. Enter. Sorry, we do not give the bracket for mid. Okay. Now you can see the leading spaces had gone, but this space is already there. Now drag this. You can see all the leading spaces of this text are removed. Now we will learn how to remove the extra spaces and line break at a time. So type here equal to trim, bracket open, select this cell, then enter. So we can see here we have the line breaks, but the extra spaces are gone. So now to remove the line break, you have to use clean function. Bracket close and enter. Now you can see all the line breaks are gone. So in this way you have to remove the line breaks and extra spaces between the words. So now we will learn about the fourth example, that is to how to trim the numbers. So here we have different numbers. If we want to add them, equal to sum, select this cell, bracket close and enter. We cannot sum this number because these numbers are stored as text, and these numbers have leading spaces or trailing spaces. So to remove these leading spaces or trailing spaces, we can use the trim function. So here equal to trim, select this cell, bracket close and enter. Now these numbers have been trimmed, but still we cannot add them. You can see if I drag this, it's 0. because these numbers are stored as text. So to convert this, we have to use value function, bracket close, enter. Now you can see this number can be added. So in this way you can trim the numbers. Now we will learn how to count the extra spaces or count the word within a text string. So to count the extra space, first you need to know the length of the text. Type here equal to len, select this cell, bracket close and enter. The length is 33. So now here minus, now length of trimmed number, that is here type trim, select this cell, bracket close. So this value gives us 33 and this value, sorry, here we have to put another bracket and this formula gives us 30. So now press enter, we have 3 extra spaces here. Now drag this, we got 3 spaces, extra space for this one, 4 extra space for this cell. Here you can see we have space 1, 2, 3, 4. Now how to count the words? So to count the word, in the same way you have to type here equal to len, bracket open, trim, then select this cell, bracket close and bracket close for len. So here trim function will remove extra spaces from this text string, then find the length of the text. So here we will get 30. Now we will get the difference of this without the spaces between the word. So minus length. So remove this space, that is here we have 4 words, 1, 2, 3 space. So if we want to remove the 3 spaces, so we have to use substitute and text will be trim this text, comma. So the text became this one without any extra spaces. Now we will remove this space. So comma, old text is space, comma, new text is blank. Then bracket close for substitute and bracket close for length. Now here if you see this one text, then here is no spaces. So we will get the difference between these two. You can see here is space and here is no space. Now press enter. So we got 3. So we have actually 4 words. So here we have to add 1 plus 1. So we have 4 words. You can see. But here if we add more new word here, let's give here another Saha. You can see we have 5 word here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 words. So in this way you can count the number of words if there is extra spaces. But if we do not have extra spaces like this, you can avoid this trim. You can directly use A2 within the length. But as we have extra spaces within A2, we have used the trim function. Now we will learn how to join this text. Here you can see we have extra spaces. So we have to remove these extra spaces, then join this. So first type here equal to this cell and space and this cell and space again and then this cell. Now press enter. So we got this text, but they are far away from one another. So we want 1 comma and 1 space between this. So if I try to use a comma and a space, here I put a comma and a space, here also I put a comma and a space. Still we have in this way. So how do we do that? So type here equal to substitute. What will be our text? So our text will be this cell and space, and sorry, not this one, it is, this should be F2, and then here and this cell, then again and space, again and this cell, comma, old text. So what do we want to remove from this? Here is our text, you can see. So what do we want to remove? We want to remove all these spaces from here. So comma, space. Now comma, new text. New text will be within quotation, comma and one space. Then quotation close. And we will not use the instance number. Then bracket close and enter. So you can see here we got like this. So what is the mistake? We have removed the spaces and placed this comma. But here we have to do it in a different way. So here text is this one. So first we have to trim this. If we trim this, the extra spaces will go and only one space will remain between these words. So here type trim and close the bracket here. Okay. Now we have only one single space between the word, and now this space will be replaced by this comma and space. So now press enter. You can see apple, comma, space orange, comma, space pears. And now we will understand the seventh example. In the seventh example, here are some employee IDs and employee names. And we want to fetch the name of the employee here with the help of this employee ID. But sometimes we face different problems. That is, it is giving an error. So why this is giving error, we have to notice that. So here we will understand with two examples. First with VLOOKUP, then with index match. So first here equal to VLOOKUP. So our lookup value is this one, comma. Our table array is this one, comma. Column index number is 2. Now bracket close and enter. We got an error. So what is the problem? Sometimes in this text we have space or any unwanted characters, and that may be also in this table. So to avoid this error, we can use like this way, equal to VLOOKUP, then lookup value. So our lookup value will be this one, but before that we can use two things. If we think we have extra spaces, then we can use trim, and if we don't know what is there, then you can use trim, then you can also add clean and also substitute. So here we will use just trim. Select this cell, bracket close. Our table array is this one. So here we have to put a comma. This is our table array, comma, column index number is 2, bracket close and enter. We got the value, employee 005, Barnali Saha. Now in the same way, with the help of index, our array is this one, comma, row number. So row number we will use match. Lookup value is this one. Here also we have to use trim. Then select this cell, bracket close, comma. Lookup value is this one, comma, 0 for exact match, bracket close and enter. We got the value. But if we do not use this trim function, then we will get the error. You can see. And here we will use the trim function. So in this way you can avoid this. Suppose you have a line break here. Press Alt Enter, we have a line break. So now here also we are getting error. So in this case we have to use trim function, also clean function. So here bracket close and enter, we got the result. So in this way also you can use the trim function and clean function to avoid these errors. Now we will learn about conditional formatting with the help of trim function. So we want to know that if there is any extra spaces or not. Here if we do not use this text, so we can see these cells do not have any extra spaces, but we know that it have extra spaces. So how to highlight those cells that have the extra spaces? So select this cell, go to formatting, then new rule, then type here equal to this cell, len bracket open, this cell, press F4 to remove this. Now bracket close, not equal to len, then trim, then bracket open, this cell, remove the dollars, bracket close for trim, bracket close for len. Now we will highlight with a color. Fill color will be deep yellow. Okay. Now click OK. You can see these cells have extra spaces. Only this cell do not have any extra spaces. So in this way you can highlight those cells with the help of trim function in the conditional formatting. Now we will understand the example 8 with data validation. So here we will give data validation so that we do not put any extra spaces when we entering any data. So go to data, then data validation. So here we will select custom, then same formula we have to use, equal to len bracket open, this cell bracket close, equal to, in the conditional formatting we have given not equal to, here we will give equal to len, then trim bracket open, this cell, then bracket close for trim, bracket close for len. Now click OK. Now here if I type Saha space computer, then you can see it is accepted. But if I type here Saha space computer, we have given one extra spaces. You can see we are getting error. And then click on retry, and here we remove this space, enter is accepted. So in this way you can also use this in data validation. So I hope this video was very useful for you, but still if you have any queries regarding this tutorial, you can write me in the comment section. I hope you like this video, so please hit the like button and share this with your friends. And do not forget to subscribe our channel so that you don't miss any new updates when we upload new Excel videos. Thanks for watching the video till the end. See you soon in the next tutorial.